You know, it feels like every single week a new AI tool just pops up out of nowhere. But when that tool comes from a quiet little corner of Google Labs, well, that's when you really got to pay attention. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on one of Google's newest experiments, a tool that's kind of flying under the radar. And if you know anything about Google, you know that's where the most interesting stuff always happens.
And that quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? Google has this habit of quietly launching these really fascinating projects, and this time is no different at all. A new tool just dropped, and for those who are paying attention, it's already starting to make some waves.
So, what is it? What's this new project that's got people talking? What has Google been cooking up that takes some of the best parts of our creative process on the internet and smashes them all into one platform? All right, let's get into it.
It is called Google Mixboard. And yeah, right now it's kind of tucked away in the experimental section of Google Labs, but what it represents, oh, it could be a massive step forward in how all of us generate ideas and actually bring them to life. So what is it exactly? Okay, imagine taking a platform like Pinterest, where you go to gather all your visual ideas and inspiration, and then merging it directly with a powerful AI image generator. That is Mixboard. It's a tool built on a really simple but really powerful idea. Stop just finding ideas. Start acting on them instantly.
And this right here gets to the core problem that Mixboard is trying to solve. I mean, think about it. Your creative process is probably all over the place. You're on one site gathering inspiration, then you have to jump over to a totally different tool to try and create something based on that inspiration. Mixboard's whole goal is to just tear down that wall and fuse those two steps into one single, seamless experience.
Okay, so the concept sounds fantastic, right? But how does it actually work in practice? Let's break down the process, because honestly, its simplicity is a huge part of its potential power. It's really just a pretty intuitive three-step dance. First, you start with a base image. Let's say a simple pair of jeans. Then you add your modifiers. And this is the really cool part. You can pull in other images for inspiration, maybe a floral pattern or a different style of denim. And you add text prompts to guide the AI. Finally, you just hit generate, and boom, Mixboard creates a brand new image that pulls all of your inputs together.
So the crucial point here is this. This is not just another AI image generator where you're kind of rolling the dice with a text prompt and hoping for the best. No, Mixboard is designed to give you way more deliberate control. It's all about providing context for your creation. You're not just describing an idea out of thin air. You're actually building it with visual blocks, piece by piece.
Now, this all sounds like a lot of fun for just creative tinkering, but what are the real-world applications? I mean, beyond being a cool new toy, where could a tool like this actually make a serious difference?
Well, the potential here is pretty broad. On a personal level, sure, you could use it to visualize a home renovation or brainstorm some really unique product ideas for your Etsy shop. But professionally, that's where it gets even more interesting. I mean, think about how fast you could mock up a visual concept for a marketing campaign or demonstrate a new product model without needing to get a design team involved for that first draft.
And this quote really highlights the leap from just being a simple mood board to a powerful professional tool. The ability to not just collect ideas, but to instantly transform them into a tangible visual concept like a campaign asset, that's where Mixboard could become incredibly valuable in the workplace.
So what does the future hold for this little experiment? Is it just a passing project, or is Google playing a much, much longer game here? Let's take a look at where it is right now and where it might be headed.
All right, first, a quick reality check. As of right now, Mixboard is very much in its infancy. It's an experiment, it's only available in the US, and it's living inside Google Labs, which is basically the company's official playground for new ideas. So we are a long way from seeing a polished global release. But here's the big speculation. The real reason this little experiment is so important. This could just be a test run for something much, much bigger. The way it merges creating ideas with actually making them feels like a perfect fit for Google's professional tools. I mean, just imagine this power integrated directly into Google Workspace, a visual idea engine right inside of Google Docs or Slides. It stops being a mood board and becomes a true productivity tool.
And that leaves us with this huge question. Is this what the future of collaborative creativity actually looks like? A seamless blend of human inspiration and AI generation, where teams don't just talk about ideas, but can instantly build them, change them, and refine them together visually.
We don't know for sure yet. But Mixboard offers one of the most fascinating glimpses we've seen into what that future could be.